Oh, my nose is a little sunburned.
My face is sunburned too, and my shoulder's sunburned. Okay, we're on now.
We are on.
Hello, I am Miriam, co-founder and COO of Keto Chow.
I'm Chris, also co-founder, president, and the technical guy behind Keto Chow. If you're brand new to Keto Chow, it's a nutritionally complete meal designed to make doing keto easy. We also have some electrolyte supplements that are super awesome when you're camping and for everyday use and for keeping the dreaded keto flu away.
Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the little bell icon for daily updates on all our Keto Chow happenings. These live streams help us be accountable and stay on track. Thanks so much for joining us on our keto journey.
Yep.
Sorry, it went to sleep.
It went to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
So Betsy says, how hot is it? What's that?
I'm going to hold this. No, this.
Yeah.
Thanks. I'm starting to sweat in my hat, so I'm going to take it off, and everybody will see how
Okay. It's supposed to get up to 90-something today, and I have a little bit of hat head. Anyway.
A little bit. I have a lot of hat head.
Betsy's birthday.
I haven't
Ready?
seen my hair yet. Ooh.
1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Betsy. Happy birthday to you. Yay. All right, Meg says, good morning. I'm at work. I'm not always working. I don't know how to stop. Oh, I am always working. Okay. Hi, Steve.
Hello. I'm not that creepy guy looking through you.
Nope. Let's see. Keto Life Granny is here, so is Exposing Darkness and Glenda. Shauna says, good morning, Chris and Miriam.
Good morning.
Marie is here from Manitoba. Nice.
Hey, Marie. How are you?
Exposing Darkness says, Miriam, you look burnt.
I am burnt.
That right there
it's just one section on my shoulder and also on my knee.
Yep.
And I have a spot on the back of my leg, too. I just didn't spray super good.
Yep. Synergy says, you're hotter there than we are in Florida. It's supposed to get that hot.
Yeah,
right now it's
really hot right now still.
Well, it's because the sun started.
The sun started?
Yeah.
The sun started being hot.
It sure did. Yeah, so it started being hot and all that fun stuff. So it's, yeah. Super fun. Miriam.
We just had a really delicious breakfast.
Oh, yes, we did.
Yeah,
very delicious breakfast.
And peppers and pepper jack cheese and pancakes and what else did we have? Bacon and sausage. But the pancakes were Nush.
Oh, yeah.
Keto Salt Lake.
So I wanted to show this. This is a car that's stuck over there.
There's a car in that picture?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Don't drive
there
into
it is
the
again.
lake.
The interesting thing is, approaching it, there are a bunch of holes in the ground from other cars trying to get the previous car that was stuck out of there. It was actually a truck.
And they got here last night.
These guys actually drove past those, got stuck. We don't have the tools to get them out.
We have a tow strap, but we also have a heavy truck, and we are not putting that into the mud.
We wouldn't be able to get it out. The other people, some people who apparently what they do is for fun. They come and pull cars that are stuck around Lake Mead out of quicksand.
Yeah. Well, and they have the winch on it, on the front of the truck, and so it's meant to do that.
Yeah, and so we didn't have that. In fact, the guys that pulled the other one out, they had the winch, and then they had a tow strap hooked to another truck that was just there as an anchor.
Yeah.
So they wouldn't be pulled forward or anything like that. Mm-hmm. And the two, with their powers combined, they were able to get the truck out.
I felt bad. It was a lady who had 2 dogs, and she just wanted to have a nice lunch with their, dogs.
But it was, I don't know if we can take a lesson from it, that if you see that someone else has had problems,
don't go that way.
Don't go that way. I mean.
Okay, like keto wise?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe.
So maybe if you see that somebody's having a cheat day and you feel like you can have a cheat day, your body's not the same as theirs. Your car's not the same as theirs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe.
And if you know that something is, if you can see that something's going to cause you problems, don't go that way.
Yeah.
Now, again, I don't want to make fun of those people. I felt super bad.
Yeah.
Because
we've been stuck before.
Oh, yeah. We walked past there, and one of the kids came up to me, and in Spanish, he's like, well, he started to talk to me in very broken English, and I just replied to him back in Spanish. I'm like, hey, someone else was stuck there just a couple hours ago, and we don't have the tools to help you guys. Like, I can't help you at all.
It's sad.
And it was really sad.
It's sad. not to be able to help because we wanted to help. I was thinking of a lesson too yesterday. We went out on the boat twice.
Yes, we did.
And Steve did skiing, and everybody else did surfing on the back of the boat. And I tried, and I tried.
You got
and
up.
I tried, and I tried. But how many times did I try before I actually got up? Like,
well, the first time you
was
tried
like-
about 4 or 5 times, got up for
just
a couple
second.
seconds.
So I knew I could do it. I just didn't.
and then fell forward.
I got
And
up
then
and
you
I
got
was like
tired.
totally crouched down, and then you're like, stand up. I'm okay. I stood up, and then I fell down.
Yep. And then we did some other stuff. We actually came back in and had dinner,
Yep,
which was fantastic.
it was good.
So we have
We
a
had
guy
chicken
here,
thighs.
Dennis, who he's not keto. Dennis, how's your gallbladder doing?
He's over there. Oh no, he isn't.
I haven't had it report to me lately.
Okay. Well, just because the only carbs that are around here is stuff that he brought, which we haven't really, he hasn't really eaten any of it because we've been having like bacon and eggs and
Yeah.
bacon and sausage
And
and
what's better than
bacon
that?
and Nush pancakes
Nothing.
and
The Nush was the carbiest thing we've had.
grilled chicken thighs and
We had asparagus and
bacon.
bacon, and we
Yeah.
had broccoli and bacon with our steaks, with our Wagyu steaks from Benyon Beef.
That's right. Oh, but anyway, so we came back in and had dinner and then went out again because it was really looking nice out there. There was like no wind.
Yeah, it was super glassy.
And then Miriam, I think you tried 5 times.
Yeah.
And on the 5th
I
time,
got it.
boom.
Yeah.
You were nailing it. It was so awesome.
But I was just thinking about how hard it was. Like every time, try, fall, try.
Mouthful of water.
Try not to get water in my nose. Try not to get water in my lungs. Try,
Yeah.
over and over. And I thought, this is kind of how life is. We don't ever know what's going to be thrown at you. We don't ever know, like, what's going to happen. So that's going to make you fall, right? You just know you're going to keep getting up and trying. And if you just keep trying and keep trying, eventually you'll get a little bit of success, and then you'll want to keep trying.
Yep.
So that's why last night I'm like, but I felt the success. It was right outside of my fingertips. I almost had it. So then Steve's like, I'm gonna go out again, and Dennis, our new friend, was gonna take him, and everybody else is like, no, I'll stay here. I'm like, I want to
Then
try
Miriam's
again.
like, and I'm like, okay, well, if Miriam's going, I'm going.
I want to try again, and I did it 2 times. So yay!
So let's see. Meg's Little House in the Country says it's sunny today and it's supposed to get all the way up to 62.
Yeah.
I guess it was really chilly in Salt Lake yesterday, too.
Oh, really?
Ron Cass says, good morning, sitting here with my butter, egg, and Keto Chow chocolate toffee coffee
Yeah.
for breakfast. Betsy says I was going to make drop biscuits, but realized I don't have almond flour. If you have pork rinds,
Yeah, you can use those.
run them through a blender. 1-to-1 measurement replacement for almond flour. We actually had that for breakfast yesterday.
Yeah, it was
the
really
bacon,
good.
I mean, the biscuits and gravy. That was
The
fantastic.
drop biscuits with the pork panko with the egg white protein.
Yeah. Or you can just use whole eggs instead of egg whites, and you use like a third less.
Yeah.
Shauna says, "Is that the pond you're driving in?" Yeah. Right.
Yeah, the little pond.
Well,
It
the
really
problem
is.
with the shoreline here is the lake has receded, or the reservoir has lost several
so much
feet
water.
really quickly.
And so everything is just swampy around
Yeah,
it. Like
it
you
looks
step
dry.
into the mud and just sink. Do you want to show that picture of Dennis down at the waist?
Oh, I wonder if I can
waist-
find that.
waist depth.
Da-da-da.
I didn't sink that far, but I was watching really carefully where everyone else was sinking. So I just kind of. Also, I have long legs, so I jumped from the boat to the drier part of the land.
We got Steve trying to run on the shore, like,
That was really funny.
and he would be running, and then go
then
down to his
boom,
knees.
boom.
I'm just looking for Dennis still.
It's at the very beginning.
Yeah. There's Dennis. So, let's see. Hi, Holly. Shari says, good morning from Washington. I'm loving the peanut butter with snickerdoodle for a creamy peanut butter cookie.
Nice.
Adrienne says, does Lake Mead have tidal surges? No, but they have it has lots of currents because it's just so big. You've got differences in water temperature, and then the wind on the surface causes currents.
Yeah.
Shauna says, Wonder Trucks activated.
Right.
Let's see.
I feel really guilty having this huge truck right here and being like, I can't help you.
Yeah. Betsy pointed out that, yeah, Lake Mead was in the news because the water level is so low. One of the original water intake things from the 70s was exposed. Dorothy says, I'm having the last of my 2KK chocolate peanut butter egg pudding for breakfast.
Oh, that sounds good.
Oh, Shauna says, my car died yesterday. Not stuck, but friends are helping me save me about $600. Wow.
That's sad. I'm sorry.
Carol says, happy Saturday to all my fellow Ketonians. Rita's here, says, I missed you all. I'm driving to work during the week, so no more live streams.
Oh, that's okay.
Shauna says, people who can help broken down people are amazing. Indeed.
Yeah.
Mike is here. Exposing Darkness says, what is Nush? N-U-S-H.
Oh, yes.
They make,
little cakes
and cookies.
And they have a pancake mix now.
Yeah, they're actually based out of Utah.
In Utah.
Mike said, yeah, Nush is a brand of keto cookies and pancake mix. Yeah. Megan's here, says, finally broke down and got an E-Series Blackstone and broke it in this morning with bacon. So good.
Was it delicious? Was it worth it?
Remember not to use a metal spatula. But, yeah. I really like them. Oh, Bob says, I like the flavor of Nush, but mine always come out limp like a crepe. I use less water.
Yeah, because it kind of is pretty thick to begin with. We were surprised. This is the first time we'd made it, and it was like, wow, this is super thick.
Well,
so
we
kept wanting to add water, and then we're finally like, it's probably fine.
When we didn't bring any syrup or anything, we just ate it with butter, and it was fantastic.
Yeah, it was really sweet, though, because we haven't had anything sweet since we left. And
they were the chocolate chip ones.
They were the chocolate chip ones.
Let's see. Sean says, yeah, pork rinds 1-to-1. Betsy says, oh, pork rinds. Yeah. Megan says, I want to try the drop biscuits with pork rinds.
They were good. They tasted just the same.
Yeah. Shauna says, Holly and Steve. Hi, Holly and Steve.
Hi, Shauna.
Shauna also says, hi, Dennis in the mud. Marie says, I'm awake, sort of. And Bluegrass Girl is here as well. I didn't see Dennis earlier. Is Dennis here?
I don't know. I wasn't looking.
Dennis, if you're here, hello.
Hello.
It might have been that he said hi earlier before we got on to say hi.
You talking to me?
Oh, that Dennis.
That Dennis.
That Dennis in the mud. Yeah, Dennis was
I don't know what
really...
you're thinking.
Yeah, he was just stuck in the mud.
It was funny.
But I think today we're going to go scuba diving again.
Yep, and try not to be afraid of the...
It's windy this morning, so...
Try not to be
windy?
afraid of the fish.
It's a little windy.
I didn't realize I had to be afraid of the fish.
Why would you need to be afraid of fish?
What if they touch me?
Then nothing.
They'll just get fish slime on you.
Ew, fish slime.
Fish
and then Dennis was talking about getting caught by a fish hook, and now I'm like, oh no.
No, he was joking that we should go and troll the fishermen.
We should go scuba
swim
dive
over there
by
and
them.
yank on their
There's a lot of
things.
fishermen. They start at like 4 a.m. this morning.
They kind of went all night long.
Yeah, they wouldn't stop talking.
There were some guys right up there that were talking all night long.
Why don't you come closer to my
And they were banging a drum. What was up with the drum?
That was funny. I don't know. It was pretty cool, I guess.
Anyway, Patty Kraft says, living on keto with Wendy makes a peanut butter bread using peanut butter keto chow. It's so good.
Yes.
I'll be making it quite often. But yeah, so we can do the scuba diving, which will probably tucker us out.
Yeah.
The funny thing is we haven't been doing lunch while we're here because it really hasn't been necessary.
Stuff.
Yeah, we brought a bunch of cheese, and I brought an entire package of pastrami.
I know. I almost opened it yesterday.
And, well, because Holly and Steve got ham, and I was like, well, what other meat could I bring? And
They
I'm
got
pastrami.
most of the food. I did almost nothing for this trip. I was not very helpful.
Gail says, good morning from upstate New York. My husband bought me a Vitamix for my birthday.
Yes.
I turned the big 65 today. I love the new grape. Tastes like grape lifesavers candy to me.
Yes.
You ready? 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Gale. Happy birthday to you. Betsy says, if I share this video with my brother so he will see that I do have family, does he see the comments?
If he's on YouTube.
Yeah, if he goes to YouTube, he'll see the comments from YouTube. If he pulls up the live chat...
yeah, you have to push the live chat so you can see people commenting.
Shauna says drumfish dance. I don't know what it was, but they were playing the drums.
Yeah, it probably was.
Well, they stopped playing the drums at around midnight or so, but it was just weird. It's like, why are you playing the
Because
drums?
they're one with nature.
I
Nature's
guess.
drummy.
They didn't sound like they were indigenous Americans or anything like that. I don't know what the deal was, but
It was okay. It didn't bother me.
since this
It was
morning
the
from
talking that bothered me.
Brandon, Oregon, I made
Brandon,
Wendy's Keto Chow peanut butter bread,
Nice.
and
I
it's
have
phenomenal.
dirt in my eyes again. Sorry.
It's just what we've been doing
I
lately.
know. We're just living in dirt.
Living in the dirt.
It's because it's windy, and then the dirt just blows
It's not as
around
windy as it
everywhere.
was on Thursday.
Thursday.
Dog. That was super windy.
We haven't had Keto Chow on this trip. We brought some.
We did bring some.
We were going to have some for breakfast or lunch or something.
It was supposed to be lunch on Thursday. No,
I think
breakfast
Holly
on Thursday.
had one.
Supposed to be breakfast on Thursday.
Lunch one on Thursday.
Did you?
Because
Okay.
I didn't need it for breakfast.
Well, we brought all this stuff to make it. We have heavy cream and a bunch of Keto Chows and empty blender bottles,
No,
but
probably not. We don't have our Ninja Creamy, unfortunately.
yeah, we've been
That's what I
doing
want.
two mad,
Yeah.
mostly.
Breakfast, and then nothing, and then dinner.
Got a big dinner.
Yep.
But I have been super satiated, so I'm fine.
Okay.
Fillets and bacon for dinner tonight.
Yeah.
Ah, there you go.
Should we
Fillets and bacon.
bacon
I think
wrap
I could
our
probably go
fillets?
without lunch
You could
again.
probably add some pastrami to that.
Yeah.
Ah, that doesn't sound bad at all.
Nope. And some pepper jack cheese on top?
Benion
Melted?
beef tenderloins. Actually.
Bender beef tenderloins?
Ah,
Yeah,
Nice.
The fillets.
I
Lashana
I
says,
like them.
why have Keto Chow when you have Steve Larrabee to cook? Well, that's an important point, so let's get to that.
When you have a Steve.
The reason we created Keto Chow, and there was a really good post that I was reading this morning on the Keto Chow Facebook support group,
Okay.
where a lady had gone through and talked about how her normal budget is like $2 a person a meal. And she's like, and we were thinking, I don't see how we could make Keto Chow fit into our budget. But then she was talking
That's
about how they make it fit into their budget because they're not replacing those cheap meals. They're replacing we're not going out to dinner and getting bad stuff. We're going to have Keto Chow instead. And they actually were at a restaurant eating some food with a Keto Chow there. And she had asked the waitress, is it okay if I have this shake? I'm on a very specific diet.
Huh?
And the lady was like, oh yeah, sure, that's fine.
Oh,
It was a
that's
really
nice.
good post.
So she
And
brought it with her.
Yep. But, yeah, we didn't design Keto Chow to replace your ribeyes and bacon and sausage.
Because that's the best anyway.
It's,
Eggs.
it would be a really good, if we decided that we did want to have lunch, we could mix a whole bunch up and have it on the
And
boat.
throw it in the cooler. That would be fast, too.
But we're probably going to just come back because
Or-
we're going to do the scuba diving in it.
Or skip lunch.
Or skip lunch, which is also a really good
Yeah,
option.
it was kind of a pain to have all of the scuba gear on the boat
Yeah.
because you had nowhere to stand or sit. And then we're like trying to put on our wetsuits and it's like, I don't have any place to stand.
Oh man, that means we have to carry it all out there too.
Yep. But we paid for it.
Yep.
We have
Gonna do it.
sunk cost bias. So we wanted to use it. And it was really fun. I think we'll do better this time because we'll be more comfortable
Yep.
with the non-seeing visibility at all.
Susan says drum circles are such a thing. Yep. Like Granny says, I had a grape creamy last night for dinner for the first time. It was so yummy.
Nice. I'm glad you liked it.
And Shauna says, yeah, it was a nice post. Betsy says, maybe the emergency room is free when you're poor like me, but I'm pretty sure that they would help with financial aid. Yeah, and they had to do also
Yeah.
have social workers.
Yeah.
Because it's more important that people get help
Yeah.
than they... And the interesting thing is, my understanding is when a hospital or they have a certain budget, and they are essentially able to write that off as a charitable donation.
Yeah.
So that comes out of their taxes, is what it is. Because, and the whole thing is, you're getting a tax break for donating to charity because the idea is you are helping society by giving that money to someone who really needs it rather
Yeah.
than giving it to taxes.
Yeah,
So they want to encourage that
I had a
behavior.
friend who had twin girls, and they were 32 weeks gestation, and they
Oh, wow.
they were in the hospital for like 4 or 5 weeks, and like they did amazing, and they came out of it just fine, and they're our twins besties. Anyway, a couple months after they were born, both the husband and wife had jobs full time, and they just couldn't afford to pay those hospital bills,
Yeah.
and they were talking with the hospital, and the hospital just wrote it off for them.
Oh, wow.
So, and that was a lot because it was, for a month in the hospital for 2 babies in incubators and everything. So That was a lot of money.
Yeah. Carol says I'm putting most of my energy into healing from surgery, so I haven't been making Keto Chow much.
That's all right.
Okay?
You just heal and rest and eat some bacon.
Exposing Darkness says I didn't order the grape, only the peanut butter, hoping the peanut butter will be in my chow sometime in the future.
Yes. I don't blame you for not ordering the grape. I mean, grape is gross.
Let's see. Shauna says in 2007 I ended up in the ER and then 5 days in hospital. Diagnostic diabetic, high blood pressure, got emergency bill, helped cover the entire $27,000 bill.
Wow, that's a lot.
And Shauna says, and sadly, many people don't follow through with the end of their financial aid process, but you have to do your part too and ask.
Yep, that's true.
Okay. Well, I think we're
gonna go. They're
getting ready to
already
go.
without us.
So, kind of a shorter live stream today, only 20 minutes. So,
Yeah.
But hey, everybody, thank you so much for joining us. We'll probably be back at our regular place on Monday.
Yeah, because tomorrow we won't do it live.
Yep, we're going to be returning home. So,
Yay.
anyway, you all have a fantastic day.
Be safe.
Camera's over here. I have to keep
Keep
reminding
looking at the
myself.
wrong camera.
I keep looking at my face.
I keep looking at your face, too.
Oh, whatever. Okay. Well, thank